What's up, Scorpio? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot here to look at your week ahead starting March 24th, 2025. Scorpio, I hope all is well. The deck that I'll be using to do your messages for this week will be listed in the description box. We're just going to cleanse the energy here from doing um, Libra's messages here for the week, and we shall begin your messages. Not reading reversals intentionally. Welcome any new subscribers. I appreciate you. And without further ado, let's see what is the energies coming up here for Scorpio this week. Energies for Scorpio. Energies for Scorpio. What is the potential energies for Scorpio? What can I tell Scorpio this week? Energies for Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, let's cut this deck and see what is coming up here for you potentially this week. We're going to start off with the first card for you, Scorpio, and it's going to be the Four of Swords. For some of you, I'm reading, could be just, detaching your energies momentarily, taking a break. And that could be just taking a break from relationships of all kinds, romantic, family, platonic friendships, taking a day off from work, and just focusing the energy on yourself, replenishing, rejuvenating, reclaiming, possibly your happiness, your independence, detaching your energies from those things that you have become attached to, um, and just doing something for yourself. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. For some of you that I'm reading for, you could be planning future trips unless we get any other movement cards here. I always say that if you're planning a trip, then the movement card would just indicate that the trip will be executed during this week's time. All right, so that is the Four of Swords. Rest, relaxation, quieting your mind, de-stressing a little bit, whatever that energy may be for you to help you with that. Up next, now we have, I said I wasn't reading reversals, Three of Cups. So there's need to be happy and joyous about this week. That could be of, celebrating someone's birthday, family, um, gatherings, spending quality time with your families, I should say, romantic partners or friends, co-workers after work for a happy hour. Yeah, birthdays, anniversaries, form to be in celebration. Okay, that's the Three of Cups. Following the Three of Cups, now we have the Emperor. Emperor is a major arcana. And it's about you, Scorpio, having to be in control of your own energies this week. Maybe just, focusing your energies on yourself and not trying to be, not that I'm saying that you guys do that, but I'm just saying more or less recentering yourself and just thinking about, maintaining an aspect of control of your own self and not being in a form of controlling or in a form of manipulating when it comes to dealing with other people. This card here represents, um, you know, not only power, but it also represents authority, leadership, boss mode. So it could be a form of promotion for you guys. Anything going on here for Libras that may be not only working for the court system, but you could have some sort of court stuff going on. The character here, I always say, could be an attachment to some Scorpios that I'm reading for. And father figure, of course, they're on the other side. They may have worked in the court system, served some sort of time in the military or police. Okay, they're just coming through to acknowledge. But I think the focus here is you having to be in control of your energies this week. Up next is the Ten of Pentacles. That's good. Ten of Pentacles here, following that card that would represent a promotion or leadership, boss mode. Ten of Pentacles represents inheritances, money coming your way. Any, Scorpio that's into risk taking when it comes to playing or just gambling in general in any form. Just play responsibly. So this is big money, balance money, abundance. So this still could be promoted to a higher paying position. This still could be receiving substantial bonus money or substantial pay raises. Following the Ten of Pentacles here for you now, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So you have luck on your side all week, Scorpio. That's a good thing. Fate and destiny, always say. Fate and destiny could be where you're out and about and something happens to you. You figure something happens to you that is meant to happen to you, and that could be in any shape or form. This is two, another big money card, two tens in a reading. Very auspicious. Now, auspiciousness, I always say, could open up generally in any area, but you kind of figure that you have two big money cards here, right? So think about that. It could be a big opportunity when it comes to any types of financial um, windfalls. Okay, that's what I'm feeling, I'm seeing. But anything that was unfortunate for you may turn around for you and be in your favor. That's what that will is all about. So you have luck on your side all week. Up next here for you, Scorpio, we have the your own energy shows up here, the death card. Wow. Yes, definitely underneath that Four of Swords would be something needs to come to an end. Never ever physically means death. Okay, it just means that there's some sort of major life transformation that needs to take place. Once it's identified, then you take care of it, and then something new is always going to replace that. But I always say that the most simplest thing that could come out of the death card, your own energies, Scorpio, is that you just could be, getting rid of stuff, clutter that has accumulated in spaces. Now you need that space, free up that space, and that could be what I'm seeing. But endings of some sort, whatever you identify, okay? Up next now we have the Four of Pentacles. Here in this instance, you're holding on to something secure that needs to be released and let go. Could be saving up for something greater. For other Scorpios that I'm reading for, it still could be a small pay raise. Okay. Now that holding on to something tight doesn't always have to relate to love and affection. It could be something else that's going on. Up next now we have the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is a job offer, definitely. Pregnancy news that may be around you, and also someone giving birth. The Ace of Cups could have the ability to formulate new romantic partnerships as well as platonic friendships, and also to receive the Ace of Cups in your spread. Since this is your reading, Scorpio, others, the extension of energy of devotion and love coming towards you by others, family members, friends, romantic partners. Yes, you could be co-workers or whatever, will be extended out to you, possibly this week. Up next, after the Ace of Cups, we have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands, when it comes to any actions or decisions this week here, you always know to move forward with that energy, because this Seven of Wands is standing your ground. And if you don't move forward with your actions or decisions this week, Scorpio, this is the card of regret. So it's in your spread. So if you don't move forward in terms of what you want to, implement or execute this week, Seven of Wands, the regret. All right, so up next here for you, Scorpio, we have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands in this instance just simply means that you're waiting for something or someone to arrive. This is my only timing card in any tarot deck that I use. 2 days or 2 week period of time in terms of whatever it is that you're waiting for. You could be waiting for a phone call, waiting for, something to arrive in the mail, that which includes a package. Could be waiting for a relationship to pick up and, move in a more positive sense. This is usually slowness and stagnation. And for other Scorpios that I'm reading for, it could be just that you're formulating ideas, getting or gathering ideas for something to do in the future, but you don't have all the materials or the resources just yet to do so. Now, we did not receive any of the movement cards here, unless the additional cards that I throw here is a movement card. Then it would propel the energy of this Two of Wands, and then whoever it is, whatever it is that you're waiting for, will come much sooner. All right. So there could be energy of slowness and stagnation involving a relationship. It's the number two. Seven of Pentacles, the money is still looking strong here. And some of my Scorpios could be just putting in the grind this week, working to get those coins. There still would be a pay raise for some of you. Also, too, like the Four of Pentacles, saving up for something greater. In this instance, though, I read the Seven of Pentacles that there could be many options that open up to you in other areas. So always be on the lookout for anything opportunistic happening or occurring. Up next here for you, Scorpio, we have the King of Swords. King of Swords, and yep, there we go. Stand your ground. Any actions or decisions that you're about to do is going to be major. Okay, that would be hit. Follow through. King of Swords is always doing things. Um, Sometimes he's regarded as being cold and calculus or calculating. I'm sorry, not calculus. I hated calculus in college. But anyway, coming across in terms of his actions or decisions related to doing those things, coming across as being cold and calculating. Right? If that is the case, and that's you, then just follow through. Last card I have for you is the Devil. Devil is the card that always shows up here when it comes to any types of energies where Scorpio, you have to address something that you're repeating that is not working out for you. Okay. Now, whatever it is, it's the devil's influence that may be holding its energy over you. So you want to break the chains and the bonds of being restricted from that type of energy. This devil here could be talking about Scorpio and their bad personal habits. It could be talking about Scorpios who are in toxic relationships. It could be talking about Scorpios who are dealing with unrequited love. Scorpios who are talking about addictions, having to deal with addictions, drinking, smoking, gambling. I always throw in FWBs, friends with benefits. And, I always have to throw in a, disclaimer that some people are just fine with that, just two mutual people, adult people getting together and having great sex and then going about their business. But um, in my opinion, it's not forming any healthy long-term relationships. So, but to each their own. I'm not here to judge. Um, Obsessing over something or someone, feeling like you're addicted to someone. If you are in a relationship and addicted to someone and you are in a relationship, you still feel like you can't get enough of this person. Okay, but whatever the devil's issues that he's casting out that you may be dealing with, this is a chance and opportunity for you, Scorpio, to bring it up to the surface to try to help, you know, um, improve the things or, the situations around you. Now, the addictions aspects may not be yours. It may be the people that you are closest to, but their addictions may be affecting or impacting the relationship that you have with them. All right, so this is what I have for you this week, Scorpio. Always remember it's just me interpreting these messages here. Take what's going to work for you, leave the rest alone. However, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel. Again, welcome any new subscribers. I definitely appreciate you. You guys have a safe, great week ahead. Always come back to get more of these messages from me, and I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.